Hey guys, this is Justin with Bullish Cranes, and today we're going to be extending our playlist on the Liebherr 1220. In this particular video, we're going to be covering some of the hidden tips and tricks, or hacks if you will, that not a lot of people know about. So, although very simple, we're going to dive into them today, and we're going to cover all of them here together. And as always, this is an educational type of channel. I'm not really a professional whenever it comes to these type of videos and stuff, but my goal is to reach out to anybody and kind of pour into you guys and teach you just like people have taught it to me. So at any point, if you do gain any new knowledge that maybe you didn't know, feel free and encouraged to hit the like button and subscribe button. It'll really help us out. All right, guys, so let's get right into this. Tip number one, okay? I think I have about 4 tips for you here today, but tip number one is going to be on our left joystick, okay? If you guys remember in the last video, if you've been watching all my other videos on this topic, okay, you'll know that this left button, sorry about the lighting, this left button is for rabbit mode. So if I click it one time, you'll see the rabbit disappears and reappears. But in this case, guys, we are going to hold it. Now, I'm not going to do it right away. I want to explain what I'm doing first, okay? And then I'll kind of show you guys on the screen. Now, whenever we hold this, we'll have something pop up on the screen for us over here. I'll demonstrate shortly. And what that's going to allow us to do is change these numbers right here. By default, all of these are going to be at 100%. That's for your aux line. That's for your swing. And that's basically 100%, okay? And then over here on your right, you have your main line as well as your boom, okay? Now you want to make sure before, the reason I didn't hit that yet, you want to make sure this is not on scope mode. You want to make sure that that is on boom, okay? Now, again, by default, these will all be at 100. But this demonstration, I'm going to show you how we change it to 90 on our boom and 90 on our swing, okay? We're going to hold this button down, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the screen. Wait about 2 seconds. There it is. Now, in order to change these, guys, all I'm doing is I'm moving this to the left or to the right, as you normally would that particular function. So how you change this number, you just do the corresponding function, whether it's left swing, right swing, what have you. And it's very sensitive, so give me 1 second. I'm going to try to get it just perfect. Okay, just perfect. And then once we have this set to 90, then we'll do our boom, okay? So same thing, on our boom, I'm just kicking the right stick to the left or to the right. And as you can see, that number is going to jump around. And once we have it on 90, we are good to go. All right, that only took me about 4 minutes, so that's why I went ahead and paused it, thank God. Now, once we have those two set, our screen's just going to vanish, watch. There you go. So now we're ready for step 2. All right, step 2 is very simple. Whether you do it by accident, whether you want to do it by choice, or whether maybe somebody on the job site is playing a funny little prank on you, you may get over here and this shit might be in German, and you may not know how to speak German. No problem. Okay, you're gonna hit this little I button right here. That's gonna bring up this screen. Don't worry about any of the other stuff on the bottom. Maybe we'll do another video on how to navigate that. Right now, not important. We're gonna use our left and right buttons to navigate, and just go over to the one that you want. In this case, English is fine for me. And then we're going to hit enter. Once you're good, click this working screen button here, and now you're good. It should be back in English. All right, our next tip, if you notice this little circle with the dot in it, I'm going to hold this button down and press my left button. And basically what that's going to do, guys, whether you're working days or whether you're working nights, okay, my guys on nights like me, no need for you to come in here and be blinded by this big white screen. If you hold down that circle button and press the left button, that is going to toggle your screen from bright to dark, okay? Now, the next tip, we're still going to hold this circle button, and instead of the left button, we're going to hit the right arrow. That is going to change your brightness. Now, guys, that is going to change the brightness on the screen, as well as down here on your radio and all your other interfaces like that. Okay, so if you're just getting blinded in here and everything is like super bright, that's how you can do that, fix that. You can hold this button and then hit the right arrow. Okay, so that pretty much covers that whole thing. All right, guys, and our final tip, and probably my favorite, and it's one of the coolest features of this crane, I think. On our left joystick, you're going to look over here on F1, function 1. Let's go ahead and click that, and I'm going to show you some different things that it offers, okay? Now, you'll notice on this screen, okay, there's a few different things. I want to make sure that we have this box lit up right here, okay, for the cargo. Now, I'm not going to press these buttons. I'm going to actually touch the screen. It is a touch screen, okay? And then I'm going to hit this button right here in the right corner. I'm going to hit it one time. Well, if I can get it figured out. All right, guys, sorry about that. Yeah, so my mistake. So these buttons right here are going to be LED, like you touch the screen. But as far as turning it on and off, I forgot. you are going to hit the F4 button, okay? So I want you to pay attention out here. It is hard to see because we do have other light plants out here. But whenever I press this button, that turns on this light. Now, here's the cool feature about it. Once I have this screen up, I'm going to take this joystick and I'm going to roll it up and down as if I'm cabling. And watch what it does. If you can see it, watch what it does to this light. So I'm holding the joystick down, and look what it does. It starts to roll that light up. Now watch my ball and block. So again, hard to see, but now it's got the light on the ball and block. Okay, so again, if you need to adjust your lighting, or if there's something that you're just having trouble seeing, watch the light. It's going to come to us as I'm rolling the lights down. See how this light just starts rolling? So that's how you can manually control that particular light on your crane, okay? So again, if something is just kind of dark, or you're just getting a bad glare on your window, whether, you know, if you're on nights or what have you, that's how you can kind of help combat that. So Liebherr putting that in definitely screams Cadillac as far as I'm concerned. All right, guys, appreciate you bearing with me through all my technical difficulties. This thing is just so loaded with crap. I'm still learning it myself. I'm no maestro by any means. But again, if you got anything, if you came here to learn and you actually got something from it, again, we do encourage you. It helps the community out a whole lot. If you can hit the like button and the subscribe button, definitely don't miss any videos. If you guys have anything that I left out, you can add to it, what have you. Definitely encourage you to hit the comments. We do ask that you keep it positive. This is like a learning atmosphere, that sort of thing. So anything that you can contribute and kind of add to anything that I said, or tweak it. If there's something I said wrong, definitely correct me in the comments. I'll open to that. And yeah, and that way we can get better together. Also, in all of these Liebherr videos in particular, guys, if there's anything that I'm leaving out and there's something that you just absolutely don't know how to do, let me know. Either DM me or hit me in the comments or something. Let me know if there's something that you don't know, and I can, you know, focus on doing a video on that particular thing, you know, because, I mean, if you're looking for it, I imagine somebody else may be too. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, guys, appreciate you hanging out for the video. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.